If America is going to be a leader in technology, we need to be able to have creative, equipped, expertise, people of character who can work together to do that.
All His Kids is a creative initiative to bring education to the forefront and help these young minds that God has blessed with parents and grandparents and an extended family to support them in this process of educational and spiritual formation.
The vision God has given me is to advance the kingdom through a solid, I don't want to say Christian education, because the word Christian, I don't know what that means anymore, okay? But for a love of Christ, okay? A passion for Christ.
First of all, anytime you have a vision, you have to have a visionary behind it. You have to have somebody who's got bit by the bug, somebody that the Lord, in effect, has tapped him on the shoulder and put it in his heart and say, have I got something enthusiastic for you, and it's way beyond what you could do. And Bill is that person.
We're able to work with the kids 5 days a week, 7 hours minimum a day, all right, with strong family engagement, all right, working with parents to help them to understand what God has called them to be as parents, as well as focusing on the giftedness of the children and wrapping our programs around that giftedness and preparing them to become servant leaders.
I'm thinking attitude, atmosphere, the catching of getting instead of the got to of education, where kids can get bit by the bug and say, I get to do this, I get to learn that, I get to explore. That's healthy. And that doesn't happen in many places, but it happens here.
When people say that we're radical and our thoughts are radical, it's true. We do want to design an education that is disruptive. Our students will be in a learning environment that is tailored to their interest, to their passion. The classroom of the future does not look like the classrooms that we have today. The classroom of the future will relate to how we can design and re-engineer education to deal with the needs of the youngsters that we have today and then the challenges that they're going to face.
I have friends all across America, and they'll say something like, well, I want to build a school someday. Well, I thought that till I met Bill Gibbons, and it's like, well, why would I build something on my own when Bill already has it available? So if you're a pastor out there and you have an extra 5 or 10 acres and you want the activity of a Christian school working together with a Christian school in a harmonious balance, man, think about that right there, because in this replication of this school across the nation, man, if you could partner with churches all across America, man, that would just be an amazing use of the property that probably was going to be used for that use anyway, but the church wanted to build it someday. Well, why not now?
I know Bill, I've known Bill for many, many years. I trust Bill. He has a great track record of not just having a vision, but to be able to work with individuals and bring a team together so they can walk that vision out into reality. Come up with a specific plan, come up with the means to be able to accomplish it. Build that template and that model and discover as you go, how do you do this in a prototype, and then how do you multiply it?
I believe we're in a time where the spiritual vacuum is being replaced by unhealthy messaging. What AHK is doing is overcoming the evil in this world with good, insightful truth based on God's Word. I would encourage you and hope you would invest in AHK. I have, and look forward to seeing the impact as this ripples across families and throughout generations.